Come on, come on. Hey! Hey, hey! Check that, check that.
First carry for Austin Ekeler, who's a Colorado native. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. Austin Ekeler. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Austin Ekeler, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Nix. And this will be incomplete. When you look at this defense, they come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Yardage back to the 29. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away. Back deep, Damiere Byrd. This is taken at about the 14. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 50. Trap 50. Viking 18. No, no. Hey, Trash.
Ekeler going to get it again on second down. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Warriors 17. 3.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one downfield for Dotson. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Washington. 55 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Let's
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check.
Now the second-year man from Alabama, it's Brian Robinson. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 5 from the 8. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Commanders have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. Off the play fake. Nix. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Running on first down, Eckler. And able to get this to the 31. Second down and 6 now.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's
now they'll shift things around.
Rig alert. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. We can look at this Bronco defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10 spot against the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
In motion left goes a tight end. On third down, here's Eckler. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
The kick by McManus is good. And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
3rd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It got his man, complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Marvin Mims with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Will Lutz on for the point after. And it's 17-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Bird to return from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 4.
Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That one downfield for Dotson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check smash. 18, Pioneer. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Daniels. That is caught. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown of the new season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Broncos 7. Brandon McManus set to kick
After the
off.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits. And now the rookie's free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Off play action. Nix. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So, Charles, this, game number 2 in the NFL career of this rookie quarterback. His guys took the loss in the opener. And when asked after that game by reporters how he did, he was pretty curt. He said, not well. What did you see?
Well, first and foremost, I loved his answer to the media because he was being honest. And those veterans in the locker room, they're looking at him to see how he's going to handle things, and they like the fact that he's not blaming other people because I thought he struggled. The only thing that's going to help him, though, reps. No matter how many big games you played in college, how well you do in practice, the reps in the real games, that's when you begin to grow as a quarterback.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Chap 60, chap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Nix. And his throw here's incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, you're big concerned protecting your quarterback and even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they'll start on the ground with Hines. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattlers. Dragon 60. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
The 1st down pass. Accepted.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, Nix. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
At the 27-yard line.
Off play action. Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
On 2nd down, Eckler. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. And quickly, they get to the line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now they're going to motion Dotson to the left.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw on 3rd down. Daniels work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let's go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He may go.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Bird to return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Let's go now.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Hey,
And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play.
Buffalo 18.
A final shot before break. Daniels. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, some things to like about that first half, ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought one of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
It's 2nd and inches. At the Commanders.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Back to throw. Nix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And the Commanders come through with a fourth down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Washington first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Dotson in motion right. It's Eckler again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 162 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Catch. Check, check. Eagle, 60 Eagle. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Cougar 19.
Brings up second and 11 at the Broncos' 14-yard line.
19, Pioneer. Mustang 19.
To throw on second down. Daniels. Jahan Dotson. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
On the set. Hey, check that, street. Viking 18. Bronco switch.
Robinson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Robinson will score. Touchdown, Commanders.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
McManus's point after is good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
McManus set to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel But they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Check smash, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. 33 yards that time.
To number 82. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Commanders' first down.
And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another play. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the fourth.
Traveler. Ridge.
They run with Hines. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. A credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. Well, no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Unlock Lions. Check smash. Go street. Ready.
They run again with Hines. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
79 Broncos, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, Daniels to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. Same connection. Dulcich once again. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it. He's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well. And maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to have a Broncos first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for the Broncos.
Off the play fake. Nix. And that's going to be incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be stopped at about the 38 after a pickup of 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a gain of 4.
Off play action. Nix. He'll buy some time right. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. A give. Eckler running to the right. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go, 80.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Crack 60.
down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Hey, pass. Trap 50. Trap 50.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Street, cut 19. Cut 19. Warriors 70. Go.
Back to throw. Daniels got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bates. Touchdown. John Bates. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun on third down. Nix flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 000. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Check. 19 tight, not 19 light. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He's got Dulcich going across the formation. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Looking to throw on second down. Nix. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Broncos. Marvin Mims with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. His first career touchdown pass, and you know, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Okay, ready?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game.
Here we go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champs, gotta go, we don't move it scary. last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like it's Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch side. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that's part of place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way.